hard to believe how many years ago. He was an American. His name was Eric Deschler, and he taught English in our school in a small town in Kazakhstan. He was a participant of some kind of volunteering program, and we really enjoyed, well, actually, his lessons. Okay, the first game which I want to share with you, so it is called Face to Face. I have no idea why it has got this name. It's just I know this game by the well, I learned about this game and well, the name was just like this, Face to Face. So this is a good idea. So this is a good game to practice, to brainstorm, and maybe to revise vocabulary. Not to practice, but to revise and to brainstorm some vocabulary. So how you play it? So as a teacher, you set a topic, you present a topic. Let's try to do it all together in the chat. So please don't turn on your mics. We will try to do it in the chat. So the topic is games in LT. The topic is games in LT. And now I will give you 30 seconds to write any ideas which you associate with this topic. I mean, any words, not just maybe words or phrases like students, motivation, something like this. So yeah, you have already started. Yes, I can see. So you have got 30 seconds. Yes, you can start, yeah. Write any ideas. So we've got a few seconds left. Okay, actually, time is up. At this point, okay, thanks for writing. Well, actually, we can stop at this moment. Then what we do, and we are not going to do it right now. I'll just explain what is the next step in our procedure. So the first player in your group gives the name, gives the word from his list. For example, somebody says fun. All the people who have these words, they say, I've got fun, I've got fun. Okay, so that you've got this word. And if there is more than one person in the group with the word fun, everyone gets a point. So the idea of the game is not to write a unique thing. The idea is to write this, the word which you are 90% sure somebody else is going to write. Then it's next person's turn. Next person says, for example, my word is dice. If somebody else has this word, he lets us know, okay, I've got the word dice, and all the people who have got dice, they get one more point. And so the winner in this round is the person who has got more points than anybody else. So that is the first game, very easy. So you've got this kind of competition, maybe not too many meaningful choices, but still, well, for me as an English teacher, it's a very good activity to start a new vocabulary topic. For example, well, I know that today I'm going to talk about food with my students, and I can give them this task. Okay, can you write everything which you associate with healthy food? And thus I can see which words they already know. And also this is a good game to play at the end and to see how many words are left in your students' heads. Yeah, so this is game number 1. Okay, now let's get to the next one. The next one is called a hidden sentence or a secret sentence. And when I was a schoolgirl, I really loved this game. And so, so Katerina, you are right. If no one has the word, you have no points. Yes, if you've got a unique word, that means that you don't get a point. Okay, So a hidden sentence or a secret sentence. So you divide your class into 2 teams, and each team appoints, chooses a representative. So 2 people comes up to you to the front, and you give each student a sentence, which he or she has to use while talking to a partner. So these 2 people, they will need to have a conversation, and while talking on the topic, they have to use this secret sentence, and the team has to guess what was this sentence. So here on the slide, you can see some examples. For example, I say that the topic of your conversation is exercise, health, fitness. And I can give one student, for example, a sentence, my eating habits are terrible, and another student will get this topic, this sentence, I hate running. And then I tell them, okay, you've got 1 minute to talk on the topic of exercise, health, and fitness, and you need to use this sentence while you are talking. Well, it is quite interesting, quite challenging, and it's a good speaking practice. Well, actually, of course, this game works quite well only with high levels. With low levels, well, I don't think that it will work at all. Yeah, but you can use this game starting maybe with level B1 plus or B2. And then, okay, we played this game with English teachers, and we had a lot of fun, yeah. And when I was at school, well, I really enjoyed playing this game with my classmates. Okay, and do you have any questions on the procedure of this game? So if you have any questions, you can write them in the chat. If you don't have any questions, I'll get to the, so we will go for the next game. Another speaking game which can be used in your classroom. Okay, no questions, so I'll get to the next one. So, and this game, which is called Gossip, I really love it, and I use, when I was, nobody, Oksana, nobody sees a sentence, only the person who is talking, only one, and even his opponent can't see this sentence. It's like a secret sentence, a secret information. Okay, Gossip, this is the game which I quite often play even at parties. I play it in Russian, not in English. It's a good party game. So it is called Gossip. You come up with a story. So you've got your story to tell. Then you've got your group of students. You ask everyone to leave. It is a little bit similar. The game mechanic is quite similar to telephone or to whispering game, but well, still it is different. So you ask everybody in your group to leave the room and to stay outside the classroom. You can give them some extra tasks to do there, just not to run around your school, but they have to be outside the classroom. Then you ask one person to enter the classroom, and you tell this person the story. For example, okay, Ivan, tomorrow we are going on a hiking trip, and what you have to do, you have to come to our school at 8 o'clock in the morning. Please don't forget to bring with you 3 pairs of warm socks, some underwear, and something to eat, maybe some snacks or some drinks. Okay, the bus leaves school at 8:30. Please make sure that you are not late. So the idea is to give as many details as possible, as the person can't remember everything. Then you ask another person, another player, to enter the room, and this first player tells him your story. Then another student is asked to enter the room, and the second player tells him the story. And well, it is really, well, it is fun to see how your story transforms. When people can't remember some things, And when they see that the story gets very short, they start inventing details. This is, well, actually, this is how any gossip works in the world. This is why the original stories, nobody remembers original stories, and well, the final story will be absolutely different. Okay, so this game is real fun, and well, as well, it's good speaking practice. And while playing this game, your students they need to talk well, actually a lot. So, do you have any questions on how to play this game? Again, this game is, well, you wouldn't I think you wouldn't play this game with A1 students, but A2 students are okay. Well, starting with A2 plus, maybe, well, it's okay to play this game. Yeah, well, actually, it wasn't as a language game at the beginning. Yes, psychologists invented this game to show how gossip spread in the world. Yeah, I would use this game. Yeah, at the the idea of the game, yes, is just to compare. Yes, of course, you tell the original story, and everybody now can hear the original story and see how the story has been transformed. You can run as some kind of reflection session. Yes, you can discuss how gossips appear, or well, you just can discuss what has been missed and why has it been missed from the original story. Well, actually, you know, I've got this, well, I like saying that it's a bad idea to talk about games, yes, and to describe games, to know what a game is. So the best thing is just to play the game. In Trendy English, we've got a weekly event which is called Игротека по пятницам. Игра практика по пятницам. So every Friday at 8 a.m. Moscow time, we get together and we play these games. And so usually we choose one game for a meeting, and our meetings usually are for an hour and 20 minutes or an hour and a half. So we play one game and then we discuss how to use this game in the classroom, and how we can adjust it, how we can transform it, when is it best to be played with students of what levels. I can see that there are a lot of our participants. Yeah, can you turn on your cameras if you play every Friday with us? We started this, yeah, we started this series of events on the 24th of April when we were still in lockdown. And so since April, we've worked every Friday, yes, and our new event is next Friday. So you can join us. So if you find our so how to yes, Ira, thank you for this link. Ira has put a link in the chat to our group ВКонтакте, and if you subscribe to our news, you will get all the updates and all the information. So every week on Monday, you will get like a schedule of all our gaming events, and I'm sure then you won't miss any of them. Or you can go to our trendenglish.ru website, find Игра практика по пятницам, and join a WhatsApp chat also to be updated and not to miss anything. Okay, so actually we all in Trendy English Games, we all like playing games, and we play games a lot, and we don't play only this kind of speaking games. Also there are a lot of different other games to not only to practice speaking, but also to drill some grammar constructions and maybe to work on some conversations and dialogues. And so here on the slide, you can see an example of our Black Friday game. So this is actually StudyCraft. We used to be our ex-name, yes, is StudyCraft, and now we renamed into Trendy English Games. So Black Friday, it's another speaking game. So where you can practice this conversation in the shop, which is a big problem. It's a big pain to role play this conversation if you work with teenage students. But if you work, turn this conversation into a game, and each student will get some restrictions, so he or she can't buy everything. He or she has got, they've got their clothing size, they've got their budget, they can buy only clothes of particular color. And so the winner is the person who gets most, who can buy more things than anybody else. So if you, well, introduce these restrictions, these limitations, so you turn it into a game, then your students will get some meaningful choices, and they will be really engaged in playing this game. So and today, if you write something about today's event in Instagram or Vkontakte, and you tag our groups, Instagram Trendy English LT, Vkontakte Trendy English Games, okay, you will get all these names in the chat. Okay, so you will get the chance to win one of these games. So we will send you by post. Or there is a, all these games are also available online. I mean, if you work, okay, with online students, you can play all our games online. And today at 1 o'clock, we will show you, we will demonstrate how to play Black Friday and all other games which we've got, we have prepared for you. Okay, I think that actually that's it from me. This is what I wanted to tell you. Thanks for listening. And if you have any questions now, I'll be happy to answer. So join us every Friday to play just different speaking games and to discuss how to use them with your students. And of course, don't miss today's opportunity to play online card games with us using platform Znania. Okay, now you can turn on your cameras, mute your mics, and give me a round of applause. Okay, thank you. So our next speaker is getting ready, and Yulia will start her talk in 5 minutes. Yeah, you still have got 5 minutes before we start. Okay, and while we have 5 minutes, so what I suggest that we could do, I'm going to put you into breakout rooms, and you will have a chance to discuss with people in your group what games you like and how you can play how can you use them in your classroom. You will have just 5 minutes to talk about games in the classroom with your partners. So we've got 215 participants at the moment. So I think so I will divide you, like, maybe to have people started disappearing. Okay. Okay, you can join breakout rooms, and you stay there only for 5 minutes, and then you get back. Okay. Okay, you can join your breakout rooms. If you don't want to go to a breakout room, you can just stay here and we will continue our conference in 5 minutes. Okay, our participants will be in their breakout rooms for another 2 minutes or so. Okay. I can see that only half of our participants joined breakout rooms. So if you don't want to go to a breakout room, that's a good opportunity right now to go and grab some tea or coffee. We will continue our conference in a minute and a half.